What's up, guys? It's your boy DrnknMasta in the house. Welcome to my impressions of the first weekend of the Call of Duty Modern Warfare beta. This beta was for PS4 users only. But next weekend, if you're on Xbox or PC, you'll be able to play it. Overall, I have mixed feelings about the beta. Like, I think I liked it overall, but there were a lot of things I didn't like about it. Like a lot of frustrating and annoying stuff in the game. I'm going to divide up this video into my pros and cons. First off, I'm going to start with the pros. Well, my biggest pro is the feel and the sound of the guns in this game. You know, all the guns have a good weight to them. I mean, they sort of, they don't feel like all floaty like old Call of Duty games. They have a sort of weight to them, so it sort of feels more realistic, and the sounds of the guns are really good as well. I think they really did a great job on the aspect of the game. You know, all the guns have recoil now, like in the past Call of Duty games, most guns feel like laser guns, like there's no recoil. But now there's they've got a good amount of recoil to them. It's a little bit more skill to use them well. Another pro is the graphics. I thought the game was a real step up from the past Call of Duty games. I mean, it's on a new engine, or like a heavily modified engine version of the current engine. Yeah, I think the maps have got attention to detail to them and stuff. Good graphics. HQ active. Move to secure. That's a kill. Another big pro for me, the obvious one, is how they've gone back to their roots. They've gone back to a modern setting. No more of this futuristic bullshit, and more like boost jumping and wall running and shit. Like, I wasn't really a big fan of all that. Although I did like Black Ops 3. Like, I don't think it was too over top on that, but other like Advanced Warfare and stuff and Infinite Warfare, they really overdid it, and I really hated those games. I like how they've returned to the modern, more realistic setting. It does feel a bit similar to the original Modern Warfare game in terms of a slightly slower pace and stuff than all the CoDs that came after it. But to me, you know, I'm not really sure if there's a pro or con. Like, I do like my CoDs a bit faster paced, even though I hate all the boost jumping and gliding around and shit. Anyway, that brings us on to the cons. Biggest con is all the camping in this game. Like, I really hate bitches who just camp and snipe the whole game. I'm like a rusher through and through. I love just running and gunning my SMGs. It's just a playstyle that's more fun to me. Like, doesn't appeal to me at all. Just, you know, sitting in a corner somewhere, just hiding behind, you know, cover or hit glitching and shit. That playstyle doesn't appeal to me at all. That's just so boring and lame to me. I just love running around, just like Rambo and shit. It's more fun. Yeah, that's the biggest con to me in this game. There's so many camping spots. The game really caters to campers. I mean, sometimes you can't even see people camping inside buildings. Like, if you're looking in from the outside, there's lots of, it looks so dark. Interiors in this game are so dark. So it's hard to see like people camping inside windows and doorways and shit inside buildings. They've also brought claymores back, which I hate. But also, you know, another thing that caters towards the campers. And it punishes, like, you know, rushers like myself. And what's worse is it's hard to see the laser tripwires on the claymores, so lots of the time you can't even, it's hard to tell that a claymore's even there. Yeah, what else? Oh yeah, another thing that sort of helps the campers is the minimap. I mean, I'm glad they put the minimap back, because when the beta first came out, there was no minimap. You can only see other players if you put up a UAV or something. There's the kill streak. there's no minimap before, so you couldn't really tell. If you heard footsteps close by, it's hard to tell like if they were teammates or enemies unless you actually looked in that direction or took off in that direction to have a better look. And so now they put the minimap back, but it doesn't show up. People don't show up on your minimap every time they shoot, like in past CoDs. So if they shoot, they don't show up with the red dot on your minimap, so people can just camp the whole game without anyone knowing. They don't show up on the minimap. Especially if they have the ghost perk. If they have ghost perk in this game. Every time they put up a UAV and stuff, you don't show up on the minimap. Also, I think caters towards campers as well. There's lots of hit glitching spots, lots of cover, all the maps are pretty cluttered. There's lots of places for campers to hide and shit. And you gotta be constantly like looking around everywhere. You can get shot from any angle, get shot on the back. So it definitely favors the campers, and you really have to slow down your playstyle a bit. Especially if you're used to like the other CoDs. But I did get a few good games here and there. I mean, but other times it's like a real struggle. As you can see from my gameplay, I hardly camped at all. I pretty much never camp. At most I stay in one spot. It might be like 10 seconds at the most. Almost the whole time I'll be like running around, just doing my usual older CoDs. And at times, they really have negative impact on like my score and stuff. Another con is they've gotten rid of score streaks, which means getting points by playing the objective don't count towards your kill streaks. Now it's just pure kills. You don't really get rewarded for playing the objective. I don't like. Like in past CoDs, you like kept flags and shit. It counts towards your kill streaks. In this game, it's just purely based on your kills. They've reached the halfway point. Get moving. Which I don't like either. Like every time you help your team and stuff, it should count towards you should be rewarded for helping your team out and stuff. I think they also encourages camping as well. And people just camping for kill streaks. That's another con. Another thing they have in this game that helps out the campers, and it's definitely another con, in my opinion, is the deployable shield. Like every few minutes you can deploy it and hide behind it. So you get another tool that helps out the campers. Something else that I think is a con, but is also a pro at the same time, is the fast time to kill. Like I like how if you shoot someone, you can, and you're on target, you can pretty much kill them straight away. But on the other hand, it also helps out the campers. Like people camping in corners and shit, or head glitching and stuff, and you're like running around, and you come around the corner and you can get like melted straight away as soon as you're in that corner. You don't have much time to react. I think that sort of favors the campers as well. Like maybe they can increase it slightly. Their time to kill a tiny bit slower. But that's not really a biggie to me. Like there's lots of bigger problems in the game than that. I thought the perks were decent. Yeah, so that's pretty much covers everything I wanted to say. Overall, I think I still did like this game, even though there are lots of frustrating stuff in this game. It ruined my enjoyment a bit, mainly all the camping and shit. I think if they can, fine-tune the game a bit and make it a bit more balanced between rushing and camping, it'll be a lot better game. You know, I guess you could say camping is a legitimate playstyle, even though I don't agree with it, and I think it's shit. I think it's pretty lame. People who do that all the time are just little bitches, but it is a legitimate playstyle, so, but I just need to like head a bit more towards the rushes, make the game a bit more balanced. I mean, all the CoDs had a pretty decent balance between rushing and camping, I guess. So yeah, anyway, that's my impressions of the first weekend of the Modern Warfare beta. I'll have some more impressions out next week after the second weekend drops. I'm looking forward to that. Like, they're going to introduce ground war. That's their take on, you know, the Battlefield Conquest formula. They're going to have 64 player lobbies and vehicles and shit. I'm really looking forward to that. I hope they do make changes to the game and make it more balanced between rushers and campers. But yeah, let's see what happens. Anyway, that's my video for today. Enjoyed it, please subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Laters.